Welcome. Welcome to the 2021 National Junior Honor Society Induction Ceremony. We really are happy to have you here. I hate to tell them to stand now. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the National Anthem. Thank you. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty, justice for all. I would now like to introduce Mr. Bermudez, the principal of Sergeant Dominic Pilla's School.
Good evening, family, friends, and community members. I am Ishmael Bermudez, principal of Sergeant Dominic Pilla Middle School, and on behalf of my colleagues, Mrs. Hope Johnson, principal of Veterans Memorial School, Mrs. Deborah Quinn, who unfortunately couldn't be here, but Mr. Mike Sullivan, assistant principal of Thomas Wallace Middle School, is here to join us, Mrs. Suzette DeMarchi as well, principal of Vineland High School in AMSA. It is my pleasure to welcome you this evening to our National Junior Honor Society Induction Ceremony. We are excited to be here in person to celebrate the young leaders sitting on this stage who represent the newest class of Vineland Public Schools NJHS inductees. Let's give them all a round of applause. This event is not possible without the help and collaboration of our district staff. Thank you to the Vineland Public Schools Board of Education. Mrs. Codispati, and Mr. Sobrano are in attendance, so thank you for being here this evening. Thank you to Mr. Yano, our superintendent, and our assistant superintendents, Dr. Danielle Sneathen and Mr. Nathan Fry, for their help and assistance. I want to also send a special thank you to Mrs. Rosina Salerno and Ms. Dorianne Ricketts for their help in organizing the practice held earlier today. A thank you also needs to go out to our NJHS advisors, Mrs. Donna DeLuise, Mrs. Renee Carfagno, Mrs. Michelle Challo, and Mrs. Megan Schultz. We appreciate your continued dedication and mentorship to our students as they strive to meet the scholarship, service, leadership, character, and citizenship expectations of NJHS. To our NJHS inductees, the individuals in this room tonight are collectively proud of you earning the opportunity to be recognized this evening. Your membership to the National Junior Honor Society is both an honor and a commitment. Despite the disruptions we have faced in education recently, you remain dedicated to scholarship and made your education a priority despite the obstacles you faced. Through the support of your family and friends, you have committed to service, volunteering your time to help throughout our community. You remain the model and have served as student leaders in each of our schools. You have made positive choices and demonstrated that making the right choice is always the right choice. Thank you for exemplifying what it means to be a good citizen and striving to make our schools and communities better. Congratulations on your accomplishment. At this time, it is my pleasure to introduce Mr. Alfonso Llano, Superintendent of Vineland Public Schools.
Good evening, families. It's with great pleasure that I join you this evening on this wonderful night to honor our amazing students seated behind me. What a good-looking group of kids, actually. Right behind. Look great. Thank you, families, for being here tonight in attendance to help us celebrate this induction ceremony into the National Junior Honor Society. And a special thank you to all of our administrators who are here this evening, and our central office team and our board members who are supporting the academic efforts of our students. It's with great pleasure and excitement that I get to be here with you to see this wonderful occasion. It's one of the first opportunities that I have to actually honor students for their academic achievements here in Vineland. So it's important that I had an opportunity to be here with you and to celebrate with our families, because we are one big family, the Vineland family. So I know you're not here to see me, but can I hear a big round of applause for this wonderful group of students? And all that I ask the students is that when I visit your school, because I get to all of your schools, and I know our team gets there on a weekly basis, if you see me in the hallway, make sure you say hello, so I get some familiar faces, because, you know, with the masks, it's hard to know who I'm looking at, who I'm talking to, and our teachers as well. So thank you, and have a great evening. Thank you. And at this time, I'd like to welcome the one and only Suzette DeMarchi, principal of Vineland High School. Come on down.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to thank the National Junior Honor Society students, advisors, and building principals for inviting me to speak this evening at such a prestigious event. On behalf of Vineland High School, I would like to extend a warm welcome to each of you. The National Honor Society is a premier organization that recognizes outstanding students in our great country. Honor Society members have been recognized nationally for their achievements. This evening, 59 members will be inducted. Admission into this organization is the highest achievement for a middle school student. Not only are each of our inductees academically successful, but each have demonstrated the 5 pillars: character, scholarship, service, leadership, and citizenship, as required for admission to the National Junior Honor Society. Let's give our students a round of applause. Students, as each of you continue through the final stages of your middle school career and you enter into high school, you will face many points where you need to make very important choices. The moment is sometimes subtle and can even be overlooked, but the choices that you make in those key moments will make all the difference for the life and path that you will ultimately lead. We all know that you have the necessary foundation, and it is for that reason that you are being inducted into the National Junior Honor Society. Always remember that induction into the National Junior Honor Society is just the beginning. You are all on your way to making wonderful contributions, not only to your middle school, the community, the world, and are well on your way to leaving a legacy that will carry on for many years to come. Congratulations to all of you once again. Please continue to make your school proud, your teachers proud, your parents proud, but most importantly, yourself proud. I look forward to seeing each of you at Vineland High School next year. Thank you. And at this time, I would like to call to the podium Roderick and Irvi.
Good evening, parents, faculty, and NJHS inductees. It's a pleasure to be here to speak to you today for this momentous occasion. I am Irvi Patel, and I am the president of the National Honor Society.
And I'm Roderick Zapanta, the current treasurer of the National Honor Society at Vineland High School.
We were asked to speak to you today about the induction of our newest NJHS members.
In 1921, Edward Rainerson, considered the father and founder of NHS, chartered the first chapter of the National Honor Society in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. The first official charter for NJHS was awarded just 8 years later, in 1929, to Webster Groves High School in Missouri. The society elevates the school's commitment to the values of scholarship, service, citizenship, leadership, and character. You all have proven that you can commit and live by these values as leaders of your school. To have been selected, you have demonstrated exceptional leadership skills, extensive community service, outstanding character, and had top marks in your class. These 5 pillars have been associated with its membership in the organization since its inception and has been the guiding hand for its actions and work since then.
Just 4 years ago, Roderick and I were sitting where you are now. Joining the National Juniors Honor Society was the first step I had taken to become an active member in our local community. I had not yet recognized the importance of community outreach, and this organization acted as the catalyst of my future volunteerism. Almost all of my peers whom I was in NJHS with are still volunteering in and around Vineland. In accumulation, Roderick and I have served hundreds of volunteering hours since then and plan on adding more to that number. And I hope you all do the same. You all have taken the first step to becoming a leader in our community, and I see you all using what you have learned here now and using it for the future as the leaders of tomorrow. I commend you all and thank you for your dedication and commitment to this society and what it stands for.
To the parents and faculty, thank you for helping these students grow and mature to who they are. For the inductees, it's about your drive to serve your community.
It's about your power to be the leaders of your class.
And I have faith that you will put in the work and put in the hours to contribute your time and effort towards the Vineland community to the best of your abilities. I wish you all the best in your future endeavors, and I look forward to what you will achieve. Thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Renee Carfagno, and I am the Sergeant Dominic Pilla Middle School Advisor. I have the pleasure of introducing the NJHS ideals and begin our candle lighting process. Membership of the National Junior Honor Society has been earned by the effective demonstration of the 5 qualities held in high esteem by the Society. Each middle school chapter president will be called forward to review these qualities for the candidates. Speaking on behalf of Citizen is Sergeant Dominic Pilla Middle School's President Dominic Mercado.
I represent citizenship, the obligations each member of our society faces to live up to the democratic ideals given to us by the founders of our country. The responsibilities each of us has to our home community, our state, and our nation are many. As good citizens, we are bound to live up to the laws and guidelines which unite us as civilized society. Good citizens work together to improve not only our lives, but the lives of all our fellow citizens. Good citizenship requires that we remain strong and vigilant in protecting the freedoms and rights that have been granted to us and in preventing injustice from entering our lives. We, the members of our chapter, are called to live up to the high standards of citizenship from this day forward.
My name is Donna DeLuise. I'm from Veterans Memorial Advisor, and I'd like to introduce Troy Mercado, our president, and who will speak on service.
My office is service. Service can be described in various ways. In the routine of the day's work, many opportunities arise to help others, willingness to work for the benefit of those in need, without monetary compensation or without recognition. It is the quality we seek in our membership. We are committed to the idea of volunteering our time and abilities to the creation of a better tomorrow.
Hello, my name is Megan Schultz from AMSA at Johnstone. Speaking on behalf of leadership, AMSA at Johnstone Chapter President Olushayu Shode.
I'll be representing leadership. Leadership should exert a wholesome influence on the school. In taking initiative in the classroom and school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interest for the interest of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in a school, community, or nation, they are ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a meaningful and substantive charge to each of our members.
I am Michelle Challow from Wallace Middle School. Speaking on behalf of scholarship is Tyjon Kennedy, president of Thomas Wallace Middle School chapter.
I represent scholarship. Scholarship means a commitment to learning. A student is willing to learn, reading hours and reading and study, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for educational ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success and can only be required in one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamps by which we read the past and that the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through their opportunities inherent in scholarship.
And our last ideal is character. Speaking again is Dominic Mercado.
Character is the force within each individual which distinguishes the person from others. It gives each of us our individuality. It is that without which no one can respect oneself, nor hope to attain the respect of others. It is the force of character that guides one through life and, when once developed, grows steadily. Character is achieved and not received. It is the product of constant action, striving daily to make the right choice. The problem of character is in the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others, by demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship. We may hope to prove by example that we value character.
Students, please join me in a recitation of the National Junior Honor Society Pledge. I pledge to uphold the high purposes of the National Junior Honor Society, to which I have been selected. I will be true to the principles for which it stands. I will be loyal to my school and will maintain and encourage the high standards of scholarship, leadership, service, citizenship, and character. Please extinguish your candles and return to your seats. At this time, candidates will come forward to receive their certificates and sign the NJHS book. Please hold your applause until all students have been called. We will begin with the AMSA at Johnstone chapter. Oh. Sorry. Rebecca Bermudez. Alila Folk. Jamie Garcia. Japji Jaswal. Colin Jones. David Martinez. Juliana Panko. Kashvi Patel. Cesar Perez. Chloe Rivera. Kylie Rivera. Sarah Santiago. Gavin Smith. Olushayo Shode. Marissa Strickland. Paulina Tomlin.
I will be presenting the Veterans Memorial inductees. Parents, if you would like to send a member down to collect the flower and take a picture with your child, that's at this time you can do that as they're called. Oh, I'm sorry. Cynthia Zavala Benet. Congratulations. Elizabeth Cardona. Viviani Castro, who couldn't be with us tonight. Juliana Ferretti. Kylie Flores. Jake Garton. Adam Gonzalez II. Ansh Luthra. Looking good there. Sophie Malecki. Sophie, so pretty. Amy Matos. Salvatore Martinelli, who also could not be here tonight. Troy Mercado. Ava Paban. Serenity Padilla. Kalia Riaz. Alyssa Roll. Kylie Spickenruther. Takes forever to write that name. Angeli Vaccarano. Just go. Ariana Watson.
Okay. For the Pilla chapter inductees, Mia Bongiorno. Gavin Hendershot. Emily Humes. Nicholas Uhas. Xavier McGriff. Dominic Mercado. Joshua Periconi. Nathan Riccio. Lexi Rosado. Francesca Sharma. Carter Stanowski. Lily Studstill. And Zachary Zavis.
Okay, for Thomas Wallace Middle School, we have Michael Cruz Castillo. Don't forget, you can come up and take a picture. Darla Dallett. Jamie Godos Tinoco. Tyjon Kennedy. Akila Janan Panikar. Anaga Panikar. Jaywan Rodriguez. Tamia Smith. Christiana Marie Bennett Velez. It is with great honor that I introduce to you the 21-22 National Junior Honor Society inductees for Vineland Middle Schools. In closing, we give a big thank you to Gia Missouri, the VPS broadcasting crew, for being here tonight. Rossini Salerno for all the behind-the-scenes preparation which she did for us. Thank you to the Landis maintenance staff for setting up and later cleaning up from this wonderful ceremony. And thank you, last of all, for everyone who has been here to make this such an extra special event tonight. Please remain seated as our newly inductees exit. They will come back in for pictures. Have a wonderful and safe evening.